that sun comes out again. Abundance and peace. Abundance and peace. Peace and love, y'all. It's your girl, the Vibe Priestess, tapping back in with y'all with more messages from Spirit. A little tarot wisdom with the Vibe Priestess, okay, baby? And somebody in the collective, okay, is experiencing pure bliss, okay? Happiness, joy, peace, okay? This is all coming from you finding the love within and going through that journey, okay? To understand that it takes us having the, you know, pure intention to wanting to find happiness, to wanting to find fulfillment, okay, and joy, okay? Coming from a place of lack mentality, baby. You come from a place of lack mentality, and now you understand that, baby, I am as abundant and prosperous, okay, as I allow my mind to recognize and realize, okay? As soon as I relieve myself from this lack mentality, baby, that's when you realize that you really lack nothing at all. You really have everything that you need, okay? So we walk away. The world is yours. The world is yours, okay? Period. With the world on the bottom of the deck. Yes, with you removing this lack mentality, okay, you literally open up. You open up the realm of opportunity, right? You remove the lack. You remove the limitations that you set on yourself, because that's the only thing that really limits us is ourself, right? The self-imposed limitations, the things that we've been conditioned to believe is difficult and hard, that we're not capable of, but we really are, okay? When we decide that we, you know, empower ourselves, right, and we start to apply whatever we need to apply in order for us to boost that confidence in that realm or the area of, you know, pursuing something new, right? That's the only thing that we lack is experience. When we're trying to pursue something different that we've never tried, but for whatever reason, something within us internally is making us feel like we should pursue that thing, right? The only thing separating you from you becoming that is the experience, is the wisdom, is you going through it and moving through those motions, right? And starting to learn and attain whatever skill is entailed with whatever that is that you desire to be, okay? So keep watering, pouring into yourself, okay? Continue to, you know, nurture those skills, those things that you're wanting to build, and it will become better. You'll become more skilled. You'll become greater, okay? Because with the Eight of Swords, okay, this can be a place where it's like we're trying to find, right, what is our skill, right? What is the thing that we should hone in on, okay? What do I love? What am I passionate about, okay? These things, it can take some time for you to process of eliminate, for you to try to figure this out, okay? It takes some intuitiveness. It's nothing that you're going to be able to see with the eye, okay? You're going to have to tap into the spiritual aspect of yourself to find out what are those things that are missing, okay? What are those things that are fulfilling? What are those things that you will feel empowered if you were to incorporate this, okay? And like I said, this is nothing that sometimes when we're finding the purposeful thing, okay, the thing that God had for us before we even came into this realm, before we got distracted by school and them telling us that we're supposed to look up to this one and look up to that one, and we got to go pursue some type of occupation, but nobody's telling us to embrace our God-given gifts and skills and things like that. So it's like you're going to have to take the blinders off by, you know, tapping into the unseen, in a sense, okay? Going into your intuition, going into the depths of you to find out what it is that you connect with the most, okay? Because with the King of Swords, that's your truth, okay? That's you going back and finding out what real, exactly. It's the calling. That's what spirit, what God had dawned on us. Like when I was a kid, all I used to do is listen to the radio and dance in front of the mirror, okay? I was really big into music. I used to write poetry, and I used to write down, I would literally go and rewind cassette tapes and like go write down the words so I could learn the lyrics to songs and things like that. Music has always been something that I've resonated with since I was very young, okay? Choreography, dancing, all of those things that I love, right? And now that I'm older, I'm starting to get more into those things because I'm tapping into what were the things that like tapped into my inner child, right? That brought this sense of joy, right? When I was younger, and I'm starting to incorporate those things into my present, right? So that's what that is. It's like, it's a calling, right? Something that came to you, right? When you were pure, when you were innocent, when you were the more of the Most High, okay? Because your innocence had yet been taken. It was something that, you know, when we were still using our imagination, you know, our imagination is what we got to get back into, because that's the part of that we need for, you know, manifesting, and for faith as well, for us to have, you know, belief in ourselves, okay? And that can take some hard work, because this is what happens, right? We'll be innocent, right? We'll be pure, and, you know, we'll have the best intentions, okay? And then we'll be influenced, right, by these low vibrational things, you know, in our lives, okay? And we'll pick up, you know, toxic, unhealthy things, our psyche and our subconscious, from things that we watch, from our environment, from people around us. You know, it's like there's really no escaping it, because everywhere you look, there's some type of low vibrational, dark, satanic, you know, type of energy, you know, that is like a low-key subliminal though, right? But if you're somebody who is, you know, very aware, then you see right through the shit, right? But this is what I'm saying, like, before, when you were pure, right? Go back to that calling before you were influenced by being in the world, right? But we're not of it, right? If we're looking to create something that is in alignment, right, we got to try to stray away from the being of the world, right? So yeah, we're going back to our innocence. We're relieving the negative, low vibrational attachments, right? And we're going back to the purity of things, right? Okay, and this is going to bring a level of confidence. Okay, that's confirmation. Look at the wasp, like, yeah, baby, standing on business about your royalty. Okay, standing on business about who you are, just being confident. Okay, like a lot of times we're not confident in our skills and our abilities, because, like, for whatever reason, we've been conditioned to seek validation in others. And if there's not somebody co-signing and, you know, making you feel like whatever you're doing is the move, you know what I'm saying, then sometimes we get discouraged, right? But this is about that unwavering confidence, regardless of people's perspective, regardless of what they think. This is somebody that's super passionate, and they're allowing their passions, right, to allow them to, you're expressing themselves from that passionate, confident space, okay, when they know they're very capable, okay? That's the type of energy that you have to possess, right? Having that confidence and knowing that whatever you put your mind to, baby, it don't matter who's there. It don't matter who is going to be there to support whatever it is that you're doing, right? This is what we have to allow ourselves to become, who we are, regardless, right? Regardless of who is supportive, you know, things like that. We have to just stand on who we are regardless. And the thing about it is, not everybody is able or going to be able to see it, right? You're still developing that, you know, so it's like once you embody that, then you'll make people believers. But until then, it doesn't matter what people think. Yeah, okay. So like I said, going back to that, what was inspiring you when you had that purity, when you had that innocence, pouring back into yourself, when you had these different desires, right, before you were distracted by the matrix, right? What was that? What was giving you wholeness and fulfillment when you were young? Like, what were the things that you were intrigued by, you were interested in, that, you know, made you feel like inspired? Okay, this is also you going back and just loving yourself, right? Going back and fulfilling your life, right, with those things that pour back into you, okay? So that way you're healed within, okay? But this is like, yeah, just that childlike energy, right? That innocence, that happiness, that pureness, that imagination energy that will help you hone in on whatever that is to get you back in alignment with being purposeful, right? By whatever the Most High's mission is for you, okay? And this page is about going on that pursuit, okay? Being eager, right, to be fulfilled and like going on the pursuit to find that emotional fulfillment, okay? And being open, and also messages of love. This is either you talking to yourself, right? Pouring into you, giving yourself self-love, reminding yourself of how powerful you are, how beautiful you are, how skilled you are, okay? Yes, baby. You are now nurturing your coin, nurturing the values, the principles, okay? You literally have a level of, you know, you have a healthy philosophy that you go by, that you focus on and you nurture, okay? This is, you embody a certain level of class, values, you know what I'm saying, morals, integrity, things like that, okay? But you also have your mind on your success, okay? This is all about opportunities and things like that, and you sense when the opportunities are good for you and when they're not, okay? You're being guided by something deeper, okay? When you're moving with the moral ground, okay? A lot of times that will keep you in alignment, okay? So as long as you continue to have these values and things like that, and you nurture yourself, right, and you nurture the opportunities, and you see, right, when you see things ahead of you that is like a doorway, right, for a blessing to come in, or an occupation, some type of occupation you want to pursue might come in, okay? This is you being aware it what's for you, what's not for you, okay? Being ahead of the game in that sense, okay? Because you have this level of groundedness. Oh my gosh, my cards are just flying everywhere. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, you know when opportunities are good for you and when you're not, and you know how to walk away when something isn't good for you. You know how to decide that, yeah, like something in my intuition, in my spirit is not, I'm not feeling like this is for me. So you don't have a problem with taking a hike, okay, and moving on to a new path that's more in alignment, okay? So it's like with you being, you know, it's like you will dodge opportunities if they're not in alignment with your values, and that's a beautiful thing. Like you're like, I don't support that, I don't agree with that, so like I'm not gonna go and represent that if I don't necessarily agree with that, their mission statement or whatever it is that they're about. Like you are okay with walking away with things that don't are not in alignment with your goals, your values, your moral compass, right? You're just like, okay, I'm cool, I'm straight, right? And this is all about your gratitude for life. And because you've lived in a state of gratitude, all of your all of the seeds that you've sown, right, they are coming back tenfold, okay? This is like you reaping the benefits from the seeds that you've sown, okay? And that's a beautiful thing. This allows you to sit back and relax, be a woman or a man of leisure. Sunshine, baby. We know what that is, okay? That's optimism. That's being able to look to the future and know that you got good things coming, okay? This is a level of just happiness, joy. You just being able to enjoy. It doesn't matter what space you're in, right? You are going to make the best out of every situation. I love when the sun shines out. It's also about revelations, right? It's about things like when the sun is shining, okay, it's for everything to be seen, okay? So this is about you being in a space where your darkness, okay, the light is being shed on that, okay? You transmute your darkness to light. So it's like everything that you have experienced, right? You don't have a negative connotation. You see the negative things, even the negative things in your life, as positive, because you realize that life is a polarity. We're here to experience both, right? But what you do with it is what makes the difference, okay? How you react to the things that happen to you, right? What do they say? 90% is, you know, or what do they say? 10% is the situation. 90% of it is how you respond to it, right? So this is you having that awareness that, baby, your life is grand, okay? It don't matter what the situation is, because it's your energy, it's your spirit, it's your soul. You have a level of peace and groundedness and stability, okay? And this is how, right, because the Six of Wands is all about notoriety because of your victory, okay? People having their eyes on you and their mouths on you because they like, damn, look how far you come, like you've accomplished some shit, right? So victory is all about a win, baby. You're a winner, okay? Because the thing about it is, people don't realize is that You don't lose, okay? And the only way you can lose is if you give up, right? And since you never give up, you keep pushing, right? And every time an obstacle approaches you, you always get on the high horse and you just gallop right over that shit, okay? You don't care about obstacles. You don't look at them as the same way as everybody else. You know that there's always a blessing on the other side of that obstacle. So you push through and you always remain victorious, okay? And that's a beautiful thing. Like that's a resilience that is like you not ever giving in to the challenge. You saying, oh, okay, bet I got a solution for everything, baby. I love it. And with that type of energy, baby, there is nothing. You are unstoppable, okay? This passion that you have, this energy is like it's a place that really catapults you forward in life, okay? When you maintain this type of energy, this resilience, this like I'm gonna overcome everything. Okay, you've done what it needs to take for you to find that peace within, okay? The Four of Swords is all about taking that time out for therapy, for a therapeutic recovery, okay? This is you saying, you know what, I'm taking the time for myself to heal whatever has been created because these obstacles and these challenges that I had to move through, okay? I take that proper time that I need to heal from things, right? And that's what the Four of Swords is about. It's like, you recognize when you need to remove yourself and go through the therapeutic, if you need to rest, if you need to get into a space where you need to do the reflection and go through the process of how you feel about it to find a solution, all of those things, right? The Four of Swords is about you handling these things in a mature manner, okay? Being very self-aware, okay, of how you're feeling, what you're thinking, all of those things, right? And then this is what brings that fulfillment in, because it's like with you having this awareness, right, all the time of your thoughts and how they're affecting you, right? Are your thoughts providing a positive outcome for you? Like, you know, because our thoughts is what activates our emotion, right? And if you don't have a healthy mindset, then you won't feel right good within yourself. So that's what this is about, right? Having that healthy mindset. Okay, and with this, first of all, we got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles out here, okay? So this is like a newfound peace, right, that comes with this, that also ushers in, right, opportunities. People don't realize that our inner, what's right, talk energy, right? The energy, how we are inside starts to reflect to us from the outside, right? This is like the emotional realm, the depth of intuition and things like that. And then this is the physical realm of like receiving, right, in the physical. So this is what this is about, right? You have a newfound way of approaching things where now that you have this emotional stillness, right, you have this peace, right, it is starting to reflect in your physical world, right? And new blessings and opportunities are opening up because of this, right? I love it. This is beautiful, right? You realize the power in having this stillness and not just allowing your emotions to be here, there, like you're very much in control of how you're feeling on a regular basis. And this is creating opportunities for you in real time, okay? The moon is all about you also practicing, you know, some type of ritual, whether that is just your normal regimen, right? You might have a regimen for your fasting. You might have a regimen for, you know, your manifesting. So it's like this is you recognizing the importance of being ritualistic, okay? And what I mean by that is that we've reflected on some of these new ways that you've attained by nurturing self, by providing that therapeutic energy towards yourself when you see that you know, maybe facing an obstacle, okay? Keeping that zen, keeping that peace, keeping that optimism, okay? Continuously working hard, right? Despite of whatever, you know, if you feeling like you don't have somebody to support you through this situation and things like that. This is just you being ritualistic with your mindset, okay? Knowing that there is knowing that, like we talk about the limits that we set on ourselves, right? If we practice ritualistically, let's say we ritualistically affirm, like have affirmations every day, then we religiously, right, do certain, these are like, For example, right, affirmations are just a constant reminder, and it's also a healthy ritual to remind us of our greatness, to remind us of our capabilities and things like that. So this is what I'm talking about, ritual, right, to remind us of our power, okay, and so that we can continue to pursue. This is somebody who is on a pursuit, right, to success, and this is someone that is they're unstoppable. And when I say unstoppable, I mean like the Page of Pentacles, they are determined to succeed, right? And even though they may be in the beginning of their journey, okay, or they may be very youthful in their energy, okay, this could be a young person, right? But even if you're not a young person, you're just in your mind, right? We talk about maturity. Maybe if this is a new concept you're applying, it's fresh, right? It's new. So you're pursuing something new, right? But this is also about determination, okay? You have this unwavering determination that is like, baby, I'm gonna get it by any means necessary, baby, right? Regardless, okay? And this is you overcoming, right? Like we said, sometimes it took us for us to be able to see the reality that a lot of things are blessings in disguise, and God don't always just hand us miracles like this, right? We have to be able to be in tune with the universe, with the Most High, to be able to see when he's ushering in these opportunities and these blessings to us, right? Or sometimes we'll miss the blessing because we're focused on the wrong thing, right? But this is you cutting out the distractions because you realize that, right? You've overcome these things. You realize that foundation, right, is important, and that you'd rather have somebody that's equally yoked and in alignment, right? And things that are not in alignment with you are not going to provide any stability.